stuck it to my nose. And after you did that, I punched you after you. Because I hate women. Did that.
You've probably punched me
because you do shit like that to
on
me.
20 occasions.
I'm sorry.
It's payback.
Are you saying I'm abusive to you?
Very.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's because I hate women.
Oh, okay.
All right, listen. What's going on? What is it?
Nothing. I definitely got to go.
No, why? Why do you have to go?
Because Carol was just sitting there for like 5 hours yesterday.
Okay.
And the worst thing to do is do it again today.
What happens when she's mad at you?
It just doesn't talk to me. It's horrible, and it's I'm always wrong. So you could feel it.
Whoa. Okay, so we established yesterday we don't give a shit about our lives being ruined, and the people that we hang out don't even listen to the show anyway, so it doesn't matter. But do you think this show could ruin your life?
No.
But what's going on? Like, what is all this shit? You're trying to fuck up the whole structure of the show right now. I'm trying to do a show in a very relaxed manner, and you're breathing down my neck of like, I gotta leave. We love you, Bobby. We don't want you to leave.
I just made a horrible, selfish decision. I should have
What happened? What the fuck is going on right now?
Nothing. She's fine.
You're trying to fucking put the quiz show in the beginning of the show. So like it's gonna be like, like if we have any new listeners today, they're gonna hear the show and be like, oh, this is like a goofy, fun quiz show, and then it's gonna end with all this fucking darkness. Shit. You're fucking with my shit.
All right. But okay, we'll change it up.
What's going on right now? What the fuck is going on? I said, you're my friend, but you also work for me.
Yeah.
And I thought this was fun for you.
Oh, this is a lot of fun.
I texted you last night. Yesterday was the first time we recorded the show. And I texted Bobby after the show. I was like, hey, what'd you think? We're doing the podcast. And he's like, it's pretty much my show. See, Bobby's a really shy guy, but in text, he's really...
Why did you invite her here? I think that's the problem.
That's what it is. That's the only issue.
Why did you do that?
Like,
Didn't I not text you and go, hey, Bobby?
Okay, the plan was for me to come in.
Yeah.
Do it early in the show.
Okay.
Yeah. And then she had to go and get
Do you
up.
not like doing the show?
I love it, man.
So then why don't... This is a fun part of the...
Because is
this not a fun part of your job?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so what the fuck? Why don't you tell her to go home and I'll give you a ride home after?
That was the problem. If I did that from the beginning, there'd be no issue.
Right.
And she understands, to a point.
So next time do that,
Yeah, and
the other thing is you and Carol are always welcome on the show anytime. She doesn't have to be sitting in the car right now.
Yeah, I know, but no way she's...
Why? Why won't she come on the show?
She's super shy, and it's very uncomfortable, the questions that are thrown around. And then the topic,
Which
even
she
being...
loves.
Yeah. But anyway...
Wait, hold on.
We'll leave it for the next show.
Wait, so... Is she mad at you right now?
Yeah.
She is?
Yeah, and even if it's just horrible.
How long does the silent treatment last?
Wait, here's can I make another...
goes away right away.
Can I make another... Okay, so can I make an argument for that?
Yeah.
So then if she's already mad, then what the fuck does it matter? Another 5-10 minutes. And then number two, you just said she gets over it within a day.
It's just selfish.
Are you gonna have a fight right now?
No, but
you're gonna get home.
She's hurt.
Well, it doesn't upset him because she's mad. It upsets him because he doesn't want to make her mad.
Yeah, but she understands, right?
Well, she understands that it's a job.
Okay,
and that I enjoy it. But
you told me in the 2 years that you've dated that you guys only fought once.
Yeah, this is how disagreements go.
The reason why you don't fight is because there's no fight. She just doesn't talk to you.
Yeah. Very rarely.
That's sort of a fight too, the no talk.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's a fight in itself.
That's worse than a fight.
But then what happens? There's no argument to heal that. It's just then she'll just start talking to you all of a sudden.
Yeah, she gets over it quick. I get over it quick.
Well, you're not getting over anything because you're the one who did something wrong.
Exactly. In this situation, I just got to fix it.
All right. Well,
how often do you guys fight?
What are the chances you're gonna get laid tonight?
Well, how often does she give you this?
There's zero chance. There's no way.
The silent treatment, maybe once every 6 months. But this is bad because it's like back to back.
Okay, so because of this show, when you get home tonight, you're not gonna get laid, and you're gonna get the silent treatment, which you hate.
No, it's not. It's not because of the show. It's because of the decision I made.
Okay, but whatever. Because of the decision you made, you're not gonna get laid, and you're gonna get the silent treatment.
Yeah.
Was it worth it?
No.
I thought you loved doing the show.
I love it, but it sucks. It's horrible. Would you want to just sit there for 2 hours, waiting to go home?
She can come in here right now.
That's even worse.
She doesn't want to.
Yeah.
So wait, what would you guys talk about anyways?
What do you mean when we're at home?
Yeah.
We're very excited about our planned trip to Tokyo 4 days away.
Oh wow! So you guys are going to Japan? Wait, this is
First trip together, right? To Japan.
To Japan for sure.
That's awesome.
where have you
good.
traveled together before?
We've
Hawaii.
been to Hawaii, Vegas, San Francisco, San Diego, Hong Kong, Tijuana.
Wait, you guys went to Hong Kong, Tijuana
Yeah,
too?
with JJ.
Wait, he's
Jr..
like De Niro that brings his Sybil Shepherd to the porn theater.
Yeah.
You brought your girlfriend to the dirtiest strip club in the universe,
Yes.
and she had a good time.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Did you finger anybody while you were there?
Oh no.
I fingered someone there by accident. It just happened. Like I walked in there and a girl like slid across the table on
And onto your
on shaving
finger.
cream, and I just put my hand out and I was like, oh, I just fingered someone. What did you guys do there?
Drink, right?
I don't know anyone who would bring
That we drank.
You brought a girlfriend into a whorehouse.
Yeah, I don't know why we went there, but that's what it was. It was a little getaway with JJ Jr. So we stayed at his house. Had
Wait, who's JJ Jr.?
Yeah.
Jason Jaworski.
Oh, okay.
Because his parents live real close to the border.
Right.
So we crashed there, and then we're like, let's go.
Wait, did he have a girlfriend too at the time?
I don't think so.
So it was one single guy, and you and Carol, one couple, and you guys went to a whorehouse together,
Yeah.
and nobody fucked any whores.
No.
That's
you know,
interesting.
it's strip club / brothel.
Yeah.
So
It's a gentleman's club.
No, it's
doesn't
not
change
a.
anything.
It's not a gentleman's club. I walked in there. You know, when people think of a strip club, like whatever they see in
Yeah.
movies, or whatever strip club in America, that's what they think about.
Yeah.
When you walk into Hong Kong, Tijuana, the place was just. I was like, I'm a dirty person, and I was like, how are they gonna clean this up tomorrow? There was like so much shaving cream everywhere,
yeah.
and so a girl just slides across the bar, like on shit, like they just put shaving cream all over the thing, and there was a lot of North Africans, like really dark black guys in there for some reason, and so they were like pushing their face into the women's like boobs and stuff. So there's all these like black guys with like white
Shaving cream
yeah, like
all over
like
their
you just
face.
see their eyes,
Yeah.
or like you just see like they look like they had white face painted
Right.
on, and then
This place sounds amazing. Every time you talk about
yeah,
it.
so the girls are just squirming around, like they're just like sliding around all over the place, and as they're sliding around, like guys are just like touching them, but their bodies are trained to like. Okay, so they have erogenous
Right.
zones, tits, pussy, and butt. What if you like reach out and grab them? It has to be reached out and grabbed while you're also putting a dollar onto them.
Yes.
So as they're like being molested, as they're just like sliding around this bar,
Yeah.
they're like checking to make sure there's a dollar there.
Yeah.
So if you grab a tit, it better be followed by a dollar.
And is shaving cream involved every night?
I don't
Or
know.
was it just a
They,
special night?
not every girl do them, but there's every night.
I mean, a girl slid across
Yeah.
all the way into another girl's butthole, and then pulled a lollipop out of her ass, and there was some shaving
Do
cream
they
on.
speak English?
not very well, but they know just enough.
But wait, check this
I want
out.
to go.
So there's a lot of poor people in there. It costs like $3 to go in there.
Okay.
So there's a lot of people in there that don't have a lot of ones, right?
Okay.
So they're still like super horny. So there's all these like really, it's sort of surreal. There's all these like really dark guys with like white shaving cream covering their whole face, and they don't have the dollar, but they still want to touch the girl.
Yeah.
But basically, you could touch them, but not their tits, pussy, or ass, unless you
Yeah.
have a dollar.
yeah.
So, you can
they're-
touch like their thigh.
So you have this going on.
their
The girl,
stomach.
the girl slid by and then like, stopped, and I had like all these ones, and I was like rubbing it all over her, and so she was like on her stomach, and I just see all these hands come up behind me of these guys standing behind me, and they start fingering her toes. I see all these guys like
Yeah.
5 guys just going like this, and that's okay because that's not a erogenous zone.
I've done that.
Oh God, I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? I mean, these guys are so horny that they
That's
just
weird.
they just want to touch
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
but they can't touch. And there was one guy. That's how I learned. He was grabbing the boobs, and she's like, "There's no dollars," and then she like points at the guy, and a huge guy just came and picked him up and threw him out of the bar.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is the fucking. Actually, it's funny because I went there with Saley and the girl who's gonna marry my brother, and that's the
okay.
Vanilla. That's the
Yeah.
first strip club she'd ever been to, and so it's strange that that's where you would take your girlfriend.
I don't know why it ended up happening, but Dave, I gotta go.
No, you're not leaving.
Wait, but what about trivia?
Yeah, okay, we're gonna do.
Wait, hold on. You're already in trouble.
No, but this is bad. Come on. I told her.
Wait.
minutes.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay.
So all the places you've been, Hawaii, San Diego, Vegas, they're all like close.
Yeah.
Japan is the furthest trip you ever gone on.
Yes.
So if this trip goes good, 2 years living together, can we expect a marriage in the future?
I mean, yeah, you definitely can expect it.
Wow. All right, good answer.
I love that response.
Good answer.
I like held my breath.
All right, you know what? I don't want you to get in trouble. I'm a little upset that you fucked up the entire structure of our show. But you know what? In the future, if you want to do this, do you want to do this show? I'm not gonna make you do the show if you don't want to do the
I
show.
don't know.
Just don't bring her over
Yeah,
here.
don't bring her. If you,
No, I just.
let her know she's always welcome. I
Okay.
would love to interview her again.
Okay.
What, the last time you guys had sex, did you fuck on your back or did you front fuck?
Definitely on my back. I was barely.
Definitely.
I just got woken up.
All right, listen. I love you, man.
Wow, she wakes you up with sex? Mm-hmm. Wow.
You wake up with the blowy?
Never.
Wait, you woke? Wait, never?
Never.
You
Does
woke-
she blow you?
Yeah.
You woke up and she was already on top of you.
Well, I was like half awake and, you know.
Bobby, I love
That's
you.
an awesome girlfriend.
I've been trying to get you to eat healthy. I've been trying to get you to exercise. You don't do any of that shit. Can you at least front fuck to get some sort of exercise in your life? No, you keep going and you never do it.
No, I've
Okay,
done it.
you're gonna do the quiz right now.
Okay.
But I'm gonna challenge you. It's end of, what is the date? It's January 9th or some shit. By February 9th, how many times are you gonna have sex? In
I don't know,
Japan?
maybe 15 times.
All right. So 10 out of the 15 times, can you front fuck?
Yeah.
That's a personal challenge for you.
Okay.
Are you gonna be honest with us when we ask you?
Yeah.
That means you fucking do the work. You get on top. You flatten her with that.
It's January 14th, so by Valentine's Day.
She wants it.
Perfect.
Well, who knows?
Perfect.
Tell him.
I mean,
Girls wanna be-
every girl's different, but me
No.
personally, I hate being on top.
Yeah, every girl's lazy. They don't want to be on top. They want the guy to do the work, and they want to feel your weight. They want to feel a man on top of them.
Okay.
All right, fuck.
All right, here we go. It is that time of the show again, when Bobby escapes the sidelines and jumps into the limelight, the spotlight. All right, we're gonna lighten the mood up after delving into Yoshi's background. This is for you, Yoshi. You're a big movie
It's
buff.
always about Yoshi.
No, this is to
Yeah, he
cheer
won
up
the
Yoshi.
Bobby, if I lose again and I gotta smell your lobe right now,
Uh-huh.
I can't do the show. Like the show's gonna end early tonight.
Okay, I'll create some structure, so we're just gonna go lightning round. We'll go as quickly as we can, get as
No,
many in.
fuck lightning round.
All right, here we go. Michael J. Fox, come on. How can you be upset about that?
What Tourette syndrome? What does he have? Parkinson's disease.
No, okay. In the movie Back to the Future, who is his bully or rival?
Biff.
Name. You
Biff.
got it.
God damn it.
Okay, the great doctor, I don't know who he is, the white-haired guy?
Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd. He always has an expression. What is it?
Gray Scott.
You got it.
Fuck
Oh my
you.
god, you guys.
All right, lightning round, here we
Wait,
go.
you seen Back to the Future?
Not since I was like 5.
All right,
Wait, hold on. You might not understand it, but your kids are gonna love it. Was that the answer?
no.
Oh,
Okay. Going back to, I think this is Back to the Future 2.
You guys.
How does Biff make his millions?
he
Sports
gambling.
Acceptable. He gets a copy of the sports
I said
almanac in the
gambling.
future.
Sports betting specific.
You got
so
it.
that's mine.
Wait, fuck
Bitch,
you.
shut your mouth.
Fuck you.
I watched that movie
You're
many times.
killing it. All right, we're gonna keep going. This is
Are
the
they
last-
all Back to the Future?
Yeah,
questions?
so no, just this round.
You're gonna get the low. I think you're gonna.
All right, Yoshi's just.
I
warming
can't
up.
wait. I can't wait. I also smell the worst shit in the universe. And
Actually, this is the best time to do it because like there's no sweat there. It won't
Oh,
smell
fuck
at all.
you.
All right, here we go, Yoshi.
wait, what the fuck, man? What do you mean? Why are you catering to Yoshi?
Because he's freaking on a hot streak right now.
All right, fuck. You.
All right, here we go.
All right.
In Back to the Future, Michael J. Fox accidentally is in an intimate moment with his mom, and his mom catches his underwear thinking his name is what?
Darth Vader. Oh, Calvin Klein.
You got
God damn it.
There's the break. Okay.
Tied. We're tied.
Yeah, 2 and 2.
Austin's getting
Okay.
the lobe. You're gonna get Lisa lobed.
Another MJF question. What Rob Reiner politically influenced movie did Michael J. Fox play loosely based on The West Wing? It was actually a prequel to The West Wing.
What the fuck?
It's a TV show?
It's a movie. Rob Reiner movie.
Oh my god, I don't know.
Can I give you a hint?
Yeah.
My favorite movie.
Oh, the White House. Oh no. It's his favorite. The president. What the fuck? That's. It's the worst movie ever.
What?
It's where I'm fucking draw.
Another hint. Michael J. Fox is the president.
No, he's not. No,
Not
Michael
Mike
Douglas.
Douglas, I'm sorry,
Michael
Michael
Douglas.
Is the president.
The West. It's,
Oh, it
Martin Sheen is his right-hand man or chief of staff.
has something to do with the daughter.
no, it's.
Oh no, what is that?
I'm drawing the word. This is what I'm talking about. I can't remember shit anymore. I know exactly what you're talking about.
All right.
Should I just punch you in the arm right now?
All right, going along that movie, he gives his
Nobody knows what movie
he
it
gives
is.
his date.
Annette Bening.
Yeah, Annette Bening, to impress her, he tries to buy her flowers, but from the state she's from, the state flower is a dogwood, and the dogwood's a tree. What does he give as a gift in the place of
A dog.
dogwood?
A dog.
I have no idea.
She looks so confused. It's a Virginia ham.
I don't remember that movie at all.
this
I'm
trivia
sorry.
is-
The worst trivia
Yeah,
ever.
this trivia is getting worse and worse.
All right.
What was the movie?
American President.
Oh, that's right.
All right. That's his favorite movie.
Okay,
That's weird.
Of all time. Serial killer right there.
okay, we're gonna end it here. In Family Ties, what is Michael J.
Mallory.
Fox's name?
Michael Keaton.
Michael P. Keaton.
God damn it!
I got
Good night.
that one. Wait.
You
You
guys.
gotta give us to the lobe.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, and for a bonus question, Skippy, the dude that had the crush on Mallory.
Okay, I'm smelling.
All right.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Oh my God.
It smells like a baby.
Get the fuck away from
no
me.
smell.
Get away from me. All right. Get out of here.
It smells like a baby.
It smells bad when he's sweating. When he's sweating, it smells.
Thanks
really
for ruining the show.
That wasn't bad at all.
Well, it's because he already wiped the most
Yeah, this-
nastiest part of it on for me. Oh, get out of here. Hey, tell Carol bye and I love her and have a good time in Japan. And dress warm. And what else would you say in a thoughtful text?
I hope your plane doesn't fucking blow up.
Oh, well,
You would never. In a text.
what? What's going on?
talked to the staff.
Uh huh.
Our research guy.
Uh huh. That's what I said. No, I said Alex P. Keaton.
No, you said Michael.
Well, whatever. Either way, you lost.
I see you guys.
Wait, Bobby.
Yeah.
In Family Ties, Mallory, Alex P. Keaton's sister, in episode went to art school or fashion school, and her friend, the dude that had a crush on her, went to art school with her to fashion school, and he had to come up for his homework assignment. He had to come up with his own fashion line. What was it called?
God, I can't remember that.
But I'm gonna leave you with one last one.
Bubba Lucas. It was Bubba Lucas.
Okay, the one last one.
All right.
In the movie Teen Wolf, what was Michael J. Fox's best friend's name?
Fuck.
I don't remember that.
Styles.
Oh,
What
nice
a cool
one.
name.
See you guys.
Look at that fucking shit-eating grin on his face.
It didn't smell that bad.
Well,
I'm like really disappointed.
yeah, and you really stuck your nose in there too.
Yeah, like I wanted it to smell bad. I wanted to be grossed
Well,
out.
come on. Okay. You, without trying, when I smelt it, like my eyes teared up. So,
I did yesterday.
but you like gross shit, right?
I don't
You
like it.
you watch zit popping videos. On,
Yeah, I like stuff
okay,
like
so
that.
you like disgusting shit, and then like when you're a pleaser, you like pleasing in your pornos, like when you're working.
Yeah, I'm a pleaser for
The
sure.
director or the guy's like lick my asshole. You're not like ill. I'm like,
Oh, that's another thing that's on my list of things I don't do anymore.
why?
Because Tony doesn't want me to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no gangbangs and no licking guys' assholes.
But I'm saying
but
in the-
girls' assholes, yes.
In the past, you've done it.
yeah.
No problem.
Not no problem. Like depending on the guy,
This is
I definitely.
It's talked
like
about-
a picky choosy.
it's talked about beforehand. They're
No,
like,
not that it's talked about beforehand, but like I'll be working with a guy and I'll think, okay, this guy I would.
Would you
his
lick
asshole.
Brian Pumper's ass?
No, I
Asshole?
wouldn't. I wouldn't even fuck Brian.
I can't even imagine you saying no. You're like the nicest person I've met.
No,
I can't
mean,
see you on any porn set ever going, I'm not gonna do that. I see
There's
you.
a few things I won't do.
What have you said you're not gonna do?
Like I don't do cream pies. Mm-hmm. Like where the guy comes inside me.
That's
But
dangerous.
that's talked about beforehand, right?
Yeah.
What happens if he like lies and comes inside you?
I feel like that's happened before. There's this one guy who's notorious for doing.
Which one is that?
He's black.
Brian Pumper.
No.
It's not?
I've never worked with
Who's Brian Pumper? What?
Big ass
Brian Pumper is
bodybuilder,
like
black performer.
loser.
Wait, so is that a? I mean, from what I know of the porn business, like there's nothing you can do to get kicked out. Like you could give everyone AIDS and they'll
Well,
still.
this guy that I'm talking.
Wasn't there a guy that gave everyone like gonorrhea and
No, here's the thing. He had syphilis.
or syphilis?
Mr. Marcus.
Mr. Marcus. Yeah, he had
And he's
syphilis
still
and
in-
he lied about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so that would make
But
it
he's
seem
not performing anymore.
because he doesn't want to.
Wait.
No, I mean no one's gonna work with him.
Okay.
I can't imagine.
So let me ask you a
anyone.
question that might.
Really?
I mean, I haven't seen.
Let me
him,
ask you a
so-
question that will sound like an ignorant question, but it's a real question.
Okay.
Does those things smell? Like, can you smell syphilis? Like, you're like, this dick smells.
Syphilis doesn't smell, but syphilis you can see. It's like a rash.
What about like gonorrhea or
You could definitely
chlamydia?
smell that.
Gonorrhea
You
smells.
can smell gonorrhea?
It smells and it's greenish.
So-
Coming out of a boy or a girl, it's greenish. Chlamydia is completely undetectable.
So there's a scent. You're like, this pussy doesn't smell right.
the thing that really has a scent, like gonorrhea can smell.
I'm
and
about to
it's-
puke right now. But keep
You know
going.
that way.
Hey, wait.
The thing that smells
we've
is
all
bacterial vaginosis,
Okay,
BV. That fucking
we've-
smells.
We've all smelled Bobby's lobe now. What smells worse, Bobby's lobe or gonorrhea?
I would imagine gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea is like, it can smell, but it doesn't. BV smells really bad. Like BV, like if I had BV right now,
But-
like the way I'm sitting, I would be able to smell it right now coming out of my
And-
pussy.
and so-
I'm like a good 2 feet away from my
But
pussy
BV
right now.
isn't like a real STD.
It is. It is. I think it falls under the STD category.
But
Because it's spreadable.
okay, so
Like a guy can fuck a girl with BV and then fuck another girl and
You know,
it's BV.
Bella Donna explained what gonorrhea smells like. Just imagine you have a used baby's underwear, and you left in the hot sun for 2 weeks. That's what she said smells like. And she, either her or Tory Lane or somebody was telling me,
I mean,
they take a habit of smelling the dick
I
before
mean,
performance
he hasn't
because.
even he hasn't even left for 5 minutes, and this is what it turns into.
But I'm just saying,
Like, it went from-
some girl,
Bobby
It went from
keeps it.
yeah, it went from family ties to
Yeah.
to this.
but some girls like to smell before the performance, like smell the dick because some of them believe they could tell they have problems.
That's
you
what
know?
I'm asking us.
I
then.
guess my sense of smell isn't
hold the
that
dick?
good, but I definitely like look at it and I inspect it because
So this
some
guy
guys
ha-
will try to sneak in with
So
like
syphilis
a herpes
is a
outbreak. Or
syphilis is
something.
a rash.
Syphilis is a rash, yeah.
So how come no one spotted it?
Well, that's the thing is there's a scene online on a really big website where he
You could
has
see it.
syphilis all over his cock and his balls,
And everyone
it's
could see it.
fucking gross. And there's a girl holding his cock like right by her face and smiling.
Oh, God.
It's so gross. But the thing is, like, so many people had to clear that. Like, the girl had to okay to work with him.
Right.
The director had to be
Yeah.
like
And s-
ignoring the
and so
rash.
that
the
got
people who uploaded the scene into the
So that got
database.
spread to everybody.
Yeah.
You got it? You got that from?
No one got it. No one got
Oh, no one
syphilis.
got it.
Yeah.
It started in Budapest
he was
over the
already,
summer.
Yeah.
This is my point. I mean, I don't eat ass on the level of Yoshi or you. I mean, it's not like something I've done it before.
It's not on the menu.
Yeah.
And when sometimes I get caught up in the passion of the moment. It's not
Right.
like directly out of the shower.
Yeah.
Right.
It is, sometimes on a
Yeah.
hot summer day after
Yeah.
walking around all day.
Yeah.
And so that smelled worse than a sweaty asshole to me. Mm-hmm. Like, you lick assholes.
Assholes
You
don't smell that bad to me, though. When you're into someone, their asshole doesn't smell.
So when feelings are
And-
involved.
Especially when you're horny.
And
So
also,
hold on. Let me get this straight. So when feelings are involved, all of a sudden your olfactory senses don't work the same.
no, it's not just feelings, but it's like when you're like horny, I don't know, like,
You just get caught up in it.
yeah, you get caught up in it. Like, and also,
Didn't
yeah,
Bobby's
feelings
earlobe
too.
smell like literally like shit? Didn't it smell like shit to you?
Like if Bobby were my
It's worse than
boyfriend
shit.
and I were in love with Bobby, that smell wouldn't bother me at all. Like I like smelling my boyfriend's armpits and stuff.
Yeah.
And Saley was just talking about that.
Well, yeah,
too.
because
You
it's
like it.
the I guess it's their pheromones or whatever.
Or even like when something smells on yourself.
Wait, I want to get
You kind of like keep smelling it, you know? Like
Yeah.
it,
I want
it doesn't gross you out.
I want to get to Tony's list a little more. So no more gangbangs, which gangbang classified as more than 3 people, right?
Right.
So 3 people is okay.
Right.
'Cause that's a foursome.
3 people is okay.
No more licking guys' assholes. Girls'
No more looking guys' assholes.
girls' are assholes are okay.
Girls' assholes are okay.
And,
What about trannies assholes?
Ooh,
We haven't like gotten to that part yet because trannies are pretty much like not on the list right now.
but you're not asking either because you don't want to. The
right.
less you
the
talk.
less I ask, the less.
But is that
more
it?
I can do.
Is that it right now, or is
That
it?
I can think of, yeah.
And
That's-
kissing.
No, I kiss.
Oh, you could do
I
that.
kiss.
That's a,
I don't like doing porn without kissing. Like sometimes they'll request you not to kiss because the scene is like,
You're very-
calls
you
for
bring the
something
romance
cold,
back.
But I don't know, like yeah, like I like the romance aspect of it.
kissing is nice. I love kissing.
Yeah.
Do you kiss the hookers you fuck
Depends.
if they let you, or
Yeah.
do you kiss them after you've eaten their asshole so that they're tasting their own shit?
Well, sure, I've done that many times.
Yeah. Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
If you won't kiss someone after they've licked your asshole,
I need Bobby
you
back
shouldn't
in
be
here.
having
Bobby,
licking
come
your
back,
asshole.
please. Bobby, please come back.
You know, another thing I need to let Dave know.
Wait. You
The- the- the hook- the-
break every rule that you're supposed to.
The hookers in
Okay,
Europe,
also,
I have more trusted in their medical checkup because they check more once a week, and
Also, what's worse? He breaks every, like, when you fuck a hooker, everyone knows you don't go down on them, especially not their. You don't, like, I don't even eat salads. I definitely don't toss them.
Yeah.
Like, you don't fucking toss their salads. You don't go lick their pussy,
Right.
And you don't kiss them on the mouth.
I
And
think
number
kissing
one,
on the mouth is
you don't fall in love with them.
Yeah.
So Yoshi does all those things. He,
by the way, not every girl.
not every girl, but he breaks.
I have a very good feel. But, I mean, I could be wrong, but I have it.
Wait, I'm asking
I
you-
never had anything.
I'm
That's
asking-
the amazing part.
Okay,
That is,
That
that's
is pretty
amazing.
amazing.
Okay, so here's the judging once again. What's worse, that he does all those things to some hookers, or that with random girls that I hook up, I tell them that I love them?
Wait, you tell them you love them when you don't mean it?
Like when you're like, oh, I just got caught up in it, and I just did anal.
During sex?
During sex, like I'll just be
Ooh,
fucking,
that's a hard one.
and I don't even.
because I do the same thing.
Yeah, and I don't give a shit. I'm just like,
Yeah, I'll say anything during sex.
I'm like, wait.
Like, just come in me and get me pregnant. Like,
yeah,
stuff like
because
that. It just-
and after
you can't take any of that seriously.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's the same level.
it's the same level.
Because you're both caught up in the moment.
Well,
Yeah.
hold on. I completely agree with you because I'm fucking and I get caught up in it, and then I'm like,
You can't be held
and then
accountable.
I
for
start
it.
thinking about the things you're supposed to do and not do, and then I'm like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. This feels good. So I'm like, I don't know. Like I don't have that. I don't have a girlfriend, so I'm like fucking, and I'm like, this feels great, and I really like the girl.
Yeah.
And I go, fuck it, I love you, but then it's reckless because.
It's really fucked up.
Because then I come and then I'm like, I don't really love her. It was
Yeah.
awesome. And then she's like, so you love me? What are we
Yeah.
gonna do? And I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
So what's worse?
I mean,
And I say the same things you say. When we're fucking, I get all
really
caught up
hard.
and I'm like, oh, just come inside me.
Yeah.
Get me pregnant. I just want a baby. And she's like, what? I'm like, call me Tina. What? What's worse?
I mean, I guess, honestly, what you do is worse because you're affecting someone else, whereas Yoshi isn't hurting anyone.
He's giving them AIDS.
No, he's not giving them AIDS from his tongue into their asshole.
He's giving them. He's putting jalapeno seeds into their buttholes.
no, I'm removing.
So I'm worse. What do you think is worse?
If you, I can't blame you in that situation because
Right,
Do you
right.
do
That's
that?
the thing.
No, I would
Have you
never
ever
say that.
you told a hooker you love them before?
No,
Because I feel at some point the physical sex shit isn't enough, and then you get into the verbal shit.
Yeah, totally.
The
It's
head-
hot.
Yeah. And you're like, you're definitely not supposed to tell a hooker I love you.
well, I wouldn't say to the regular girl anyway.
Well, it sounds like you have a girlfriend in Hong Kong, Tijuana. You have a regular. How many times have you seen her?
In last year,
Yeah.
maybe 3-4 times.
Oh, that's a girlfriend right there.
That's your definition of girlfriend?
Dude, you've seen her 4 times. What's Tijuana? 3 hours from LA?
Here's the thing.
You drove to Tijuana.
You're in a long distance.
Yeah, you're in a long distance relationship with a Chinese girl. You drive all the way to Hong Kong, and with all the girls, I went there. There's tons of girls.
Yeah.
You singled out this one girl, and you could have fucked anyone. You know.
What's on your mind?
I mean, I guess that's how you look at it.
Wait, have you had a threesome before?
No.
Why not?
It's cheaper just one-on-one.
So you break it down to money
That is a
again.
great reason.
I mean, I guess I could get 2 Africans for price of 1 white girl.
What happened? All right. Okay. This it doesn't feel good.
The reason why I picked the same girl
The show's it's ruining me.
Well, then don't ask these questions.
No, I smelled Bobby's earlobe, and now I find out I'm worse than you. Mm-hmm. All right, what's up with this? What's up with this girl?
Yeah, why is she better than the others?
What is it? She's nice. She's pretty.
No, she keep her word, and she does exactly. I don't want to get ripped off. I'd rather.
I'm her right now. What is the negotiations? Let's go upstairs. She speaks English.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go upstairs. Mm-hmm. And then what is it?
I picked her, but I didn't. You never know if they keep their word or not. But this one always kept her word. You
Which
know
was
what? I mean?
what? What was her word? What did you agree on?
Fucking and sucking.
Okay.
Different positions.
Condom.
What can I do for you?
Oh yeah, for sure.
How much? For how long?
It's like 70 for half an hour and 100.
What?
What?
$70?
Oscar
Yeah.
got fucking 10 grand for fucking 20 minutes. Wait.
Yeah, and $11 for the hotel room for the 30 minutes.
Okay, so like
And you tip the guy who cleaned the room maybe $1.
so $100 total.
I mean, depends. Like, you take a girl up and you don't like the way she does it, you could cut it half an hour and just look for another one. Problem is like getting the right girl.
Wait,
Because
it's $80 for an hour or
70 for an-
or
it's 70 for half an hour.
so what if you bust in like 5 seconds?
Then it's done. You gotta leave.
It's done. You can't
But
say,
you have to pay for the 30 minutes?
Yeah.
you can't
You
say
can't stay after
Yeah, you
you
can't say I'm
bust?
going to be hard.
Depends on the girl. Some girls are just like hooker with a capital H.
Right.
Other girls like
So
sweet
this
and-
girl, does she make you come really quick and then lets you go
No,
again?
she doesn't. But she keep her word. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I mean, I've been a stripper. And
I've been in a situation
Do you,
where
do you negotiate for anal?
no, I don't think I've done that in a long time.
All right, so you negotiate $80.
Well, I mean, you gotta also understand. A lot of them do not speak English, so I don't know half the time. Did they try to deceive me, or they really didn't understand when I asked them questions too? It's really hard for me to tell.
they're probably deceiving.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know.
Wait, do you speak Spanish?
No.
Not even you don't even know how to say like pussy and dick and that stuff in Spanish?
Well, I mean, panocha and whatever.
Here,
you
do
know.
it. Say it in Spanish.
But I don't really have to because
I don't. Cuánto?
Tiempo.
How much? How do you say how much? How?
Can't.
Hey, how do you say how much? How? ¿Cuánto? ¿Cuánto cuesta 80 dineros for your
30 minutes,
your
Too culo.
your culo, tu culo?
maybe. But if I'm what I'm saying is if I talk to
We'd be
them,
golden if we went.
if I'm talking to them, they don't understand what I'm saying. I don't want to I don't want that girl. I just see you.
Okay.
I have to pick somebody who understands what I'm saying.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the first time you saw this girl, what, she was dancing on stage downstairs or something?
Yeah, she was dancing.
What was she wearing? So
Yeah.
the first,
I can't remember.
because I remember there was a cowgirl, and Harry was just like sitting down staring at her. And I was like, what are you doing, dude? Okay, so you saw her, you did the negotiations downstairs.
yeah.
You're like, $80, I want to fuck.
No, it was 70.
70, I want to fuck, I'm going to suck.
Yeah.
There's $11 for the room, $1 for the guy that cleans up
Yeah.
your scumbags and your jizz mops and all
Yeah.
that shit. And then you went up and you fucked her for the
Yeah.
whole time and you had a great time.
Yeah.
And pillow
But the other times
talk after, kissing, cuddling.
no kissing and stuff.
You didn't kiss her?
No, not
Out of 4 times you didn't kiss her?
no. A
Does she,
second.
will she recognize you if you walk in now?
Oh sure. Second, I haven't seen her in like
Do you tell them your name?
November?
Sure.
So they go, ooh, Yoshi. Poppy.
No, they can't say Yoshi. It's always Joshi.
Oh, Joshi.
Y and J is confused.
Joshi.
Wait, so how much is like
Well,
$70
you know
the
the name-
equivalent of
That's the
in
name of his,
Tijuana?
that's the name of his podcast now, Joshi.
Say what?
Like, how much is $70 worth in Tijuana?
It's like 800 million pesos or something.
But like, to us, say, how much would that be?
No, but you're saying $70 US dollars, right?
Yeah.
So like to us, how much would that
That's
be?
a pretty good daily wage. Like most
Is that
people
like
don't.
$700?
Well, I don't know if it's that much, but it's a lot. And,
Like 300?
Yeah, maybe.
So when you go,
Okay, so
when
it's
you,
like a normal hooker here.
so when you drive like 3-4 hours to Tijuana,
Yeah.
and you do you like do
But
do you do stuff like do you go eat tacos and go to a bar and have fun and then go to the whorehouse, or you go straight to the whorehouse?
I only go there. One of these following things: either there's football that I'm gonna go watch next day, or I have a stand-up gig. But it's it's even for me a bit of a drive, driving down there because
You don't go see like any of the bullfights or chicken fights or anything?
I've seen fights, bullfights, sure.
But after you fuck a hooker, is it like okay now are you done and you get in the car and you go back to San Diego? Or-
No, I go to other strip club.
And then you fuck another one.
Depends if I could find the one I like, or
What are you looking for? What are you looking for? What is your type?
my type?
Yeah.
Well, I definitely want to.
Oh wait, and this one that you saw 4 times, you didn't kiss her, but did you lick her asshole?
No, this is different. Second and third and fourth time I kissed her. Not
What
the first
color
time.
is she?
Wait, you kissed her on the mouth.
Yeah, not the first time.
Yeah, but now she's your girl.
What color? Like, what race is she?
She's Mexican, but I was a little surprised because every time you think Mexican, they all look one way, but they do have a variance. like
Okay.
ethnic-
Oh no, they definitely do.
Okay, now
No, but
There's like the Mayan looking
you
one.
joke right now when we were like, hey, that's your girlfriend now. But would you be mad if I fucked her then?
No, I don't get jealous about stuff like that at all.
All right, so you didn't kiss her the first time.
Yeah.
But then you kissed her the second, third, and fourth time.
Yeah.
How many times did you eat her butthole?
Each time?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, I'm just asking if it even happened, and I guess that answers that question.
Yeah.
Every time, obviously.
Each from 1, 2, 3, and 4 times you did it each time,
Yeah.
and she doesn't stop you.
No.
She doesn't go, oh, what are you doing?
No, not at all.
Wow. Okay, so Yoshi fucks this hooker and kisses her on the mouth, eats her butthole, kisses her pussy, and that's what you do with her.
Yeah.
So say I fuck her, but I don't do any of that stuff. I
Yeah.
don't kiss her on the mouth. I use
Yeah,
a
yeah.
condom, whatever. And the thing I do is that during it I say I love you, or how do you say it in Spanish?
I don't know.
Mi
Te
amor.
quiero?
Mi amor.
Oh,
Whatever. I
Te
say.
quiero means I want you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's amor. Mi amor.
Yeah.
All right.
well, telling a hooker you love them is like, that's not that bad. I don't think she's gonna take you seriously and get
No.
butt hurt.
Maybe she will. Maybe that'll be.
She'll probably just think
Maybe
it's
she's
part of the
hey,
fantasy.
maybe she's sitting on a Mexican podcast going, "This Asian man came in one day, and that was her pretty woman moment." Don't fucking judge.
Do they have podcasts in Mexico?
Of course, Mexican podcasts are like the dirtiest podcasts ever. They talk about anal sex and shit.
I think a lot of those girls are mentally tough to know.
Yeah.
They're toughly that.
A hooker is the first person who's gonna see through the bullshit.
Yeah.
First of all.
And I have a lot of respect for her. I mean, all the hookers, except for one that lies. You know. I mean.
Yeah.
I just. I don't want them
Hookers
to.
are programmed to lie for sure.
So.
So you liked the quality in this girl besides her attractiveness and the chemistry you have. You liked that she was, she stood for her word and she said, "This is what you're gonna get," and that's what she delivered.
Yeah. And I always give her extra every time.
So you're like,
She's
what?
a hooker with integrity.
Because
Yeah.
for you to go down there and be like, I already fucked her 4 times. I'm gonna try this new girl.
Well, it
And then
it ruins the night if somebody go lie. Even
You
though
know. With
I have
this girl,
extra money, I could get another one, but like that sometimes like.
She's a sure thing. You know how it's gonna go down.
Yeah, that's what I want.
How many guys do you think that girl fucks in one day?
I don't know.
What do you think? I mean,
If she's lucky, maybe 10.
whoa. And so
But the chance of that, because there's so many girls.
after you come, she doesn't just boot you out, right? You guys sit there for a little bit, or no?
Little bit.
So
Maybe I go. Maybe if she has time, I might go back to the bar and buy her drinks or something.
try to
because
talk-
she get caught of that drink.
Do you try to talk to her at all in English or Spanish?
She speaks just enough that I could talk to her.
Like what? What does she say to you?
She going to school.
To study the, Tijuana real estate?
Maybe, but it's really tough down there. And
Does she have a C-section?
she didn't have any of that.
Tattoos? Anything?
She had a tattoo of scale.
You really don't know what her name is? I want to go on the Hong Kong Tijuana website. They have one. Oh wait, you sent me a link for
There's
something.
a website.
Yeah,
You sent me a link for something. It's
but
like
they don't have a pictures of girls. They would never
no,
do
you
that.
sent me a link for some huge event at Hong Kong Tijuana.
Oh, they have like Super Bowl parties, or when there's mixed martial art things, or the Hong
I
Kong.
want to go.
All right, let's go. Oh wait, is that
We'll make it a mission.
okay? Definitely.
So, but I think the best night to go is
This like
Saturday.
once you go, anyone out there who's never been to Hong Kong Tijuana, once you go, then you'll realize how weird that was that Bobby went there with his girlfriend. It's just like it's the same thing as De Niro bringing Sybil Shepherd to porn theater in Taxi Driver.
But some couples go up with a hooker, you know.
What was the you said like we did the podcast and then after it ended we sat around we're like, should we have themes, should we talk about this and that?
Yeah.
And then besides you texting me in the middle of the night saying you want Quentin Tarantino,
Right.
You've got very excited and you said, Asa, I have a question for Asa today. Is a question.
Oh yeah, you had a
Oh,
question
yeah,
for me, Yoshi.
I'm very excited about this question.
So, so Dave was talking about you had one or both of your girlfriend had an abortion, right?
I've had 2 abortions in my life.
And what was the youngest one? What age would that person would have been by now?
Oh, the baby?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get this straight. So one was in the year 2000. I said
So that's
18.
13.
I said 18, but it would have been 13. So one would have been 13 years old. Oh no, 14, 1999. 1999. So
13.
14 would have been the oldest, and then the last one was 5 years ago. So 5 and 14.
Okay, 14.
And
okay.
then for you, it would have been
Actually, mine would be like 10 now, and then my other one would be like 7.
yeah.
All right, 14. That's a perfect age. Let's say it's a
Is
14.
this gonna be some math shit right now?
So,
Math trivia.
so let's talk about Dave's phantom baby.
You remember that question? Someone asked us a question at the Reddit day. They're like, "Have you ever killed anyone?" And Asa goes, "Yes, my baby." And we laughed, and everyone's like, "You guys are just evil, dark people."
So let's say Dave have 14-year-old boy, right?
Okay.
Dave Jr.
On your mind.
So, and let's say his son have leukemia. He's got a month or 2 months to live, right?
Fuck it.
Right?
I thought we were trying to keep this one light to
Jesus
make up for the
But this is my
darkness
question.
of the last episode.
So his son,
Jesus.
because karma and all that
Did you
shit.
see
he
him at
went-
night, like just laying in bed, going, "Let me think of the most worst question ever."
Like, look at the
then-
smile on his face.
And then he becomes Hitler. Would you fucking kill your son in the like? All right.
Yoshi, you're
So,
so
all right,
happy right now.
So his son is 14.
Yeah, he's all shaking and shit. He's all getting
So,
excited.
14-year-old leukemia, something. He's only got a month or 2 months
Why
to
don't
go.
we make it AIDS then?
So 2 months? No.
Leukemia is worse than
AIDS wouldn't
AIDS.
work for this question. So
And leukemia is worse.
okay, so leukemia, he's dying. He's got maybe a month or 2 months at most.
You're a
Okay.
dick. You're a dark motherfucker.
So you have a Make-A-Wish Foundation, right? They come, like they show up,
All right.
like, you know, I want athlete to say goodbye to him,
Right.
or a politician act and things like that.
Yeah.
This is something I always wrestle with, because if I was a 14-year-old boy,
You'd want to fuck a porn star?
yeah, like I'm not a Muslim, so I'm not going to get any pussy in the afterlife. So I thought, okay, fucking an underage kid is illegal, but I thought this is only one of the few exceptions. I don't want to see any
I
fucking.
love that this is what he thinks about at night.
I don't
Like,
want.
when?
This is what
How
Yoshi
can we
thinks
make
about.
it okay to fuck
No,
a
I'm
kid?
saying, as
Statutory rape.
I think in this situation, child fucking
So
is
let me
okay.
get the question right.
So
If the ghost of my unborn son happened to live just to get leukemia,
I feel like you just bullied us into talking about our abortions.
Yeah, you're a fucking
and
dick.
Your question has nothing to do with
no,
our
I'm saying that.
abortion.
Would you feel comfortable, like his,
you're asking Asa if she would fuck my son.
Yeah.
And Asa's my sister, so that's like fucking
my
your mom.
nephew?
It doesn't matter. You're from South Korea. No normal stuff. Anyway, would you give him a blowjob?
Personally, I would not. Just because
It's his dying wish.
Yeah.
but I'm just not turned on by that at all.
Would you judge somebody?
But from a moral standpoint,
Which part of
I
that-
don't see that being wrong.
Which
Yeah.
part of that are you not turned on by? That it's an abortion that's lived?
No, that's like the last part. Like the fact that it's a kid, first of all, and
But it is what?
But he's fucking
And he's
dying.
dying.
He wanna get.
Statutory rape in like different like Hawaii is like 15, right? Or the legal age of consent.
yeah, but like for me, like I don't even want to fuck a 20-year-old dude. Like even that's too young. Like I'm just not attracted.
You
to
like older
it.
guys.
Yeah,
But it's-
even my age.
But would you get angry with some porn girl fucking the kid because this is his dying
No,
wish?
I wouldn't get mad because
Yeah.
he's never gonna get to fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
But Yoshi's question.
Like I think.
I think it's okay. In that
Yoshi's
sense.
question.
Yeah, I think
Yoshi's
it's okay.
question is.
But imagine he survived.
Oh.
No, maybe your pussy sucked the leukemia out of the kid. You give him such
I
a
see
good
why it wouldn't
blowjob.
work with AIDS.
And he goes, "Hi, auntie. You remember me? I lived."
Why have you suck his dick and the leukemia just disappeared?
Is that how it works? You can suck leukemia out of someone?
I don't know. You could be one of those fucking special.
All right. Asa said there's nothing about it that turns her on. Actually,
I personally would not want to do it. No.
Right.
let me
at
just start
all.
by saying this is a horribly good question, and
What does that mean?
it's a fucking evil
fucked
question.
up, but it's a good
Yeah, it's a good question, but it's an evil question. The question, let me try to make it more like, so he's dying, and his death wish, his final wish is, he's like, I'm gonna die. Like I'm
never gonna have a woman.
I'm never gonna,
Yeah.
and I just want it to be you. If it's not you, not any other porn star.
Yeah.
I only want to fuck Auntie Asa.
Yeah.
That's it. I grew up, and
So hold on, is he my nephew?
yes, right?
He is my nephew.
No blood relation whatsoever.
Oh, that's the
See,
only.
I think I'm more likely to do it if it is a blood
That's
relation.
the only part that made it
Then-
good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the incest
No.
part. Incest radio, motherfucker. What the
Okay.
fuck's wrong with you? That's the
I
only
mean,
part.
also you have more compassion for someone who is
Yeah.
blood related to you, whereas like some random kid dying, like
Yeah.
I mean, I feel
But then
bad
let me
for
ask
the
you this:
kid, but
let's
I'm
say
not-
you have a 14-year-old child, right? But it's a daughter, and he want to get a dick down by Mandingo, and that's her wish, right? She doesn't want to see fucking Robert Pattinson from Twilight.
What?
But she's saying like she want a black dick
What?
before she dies.
What about you?
Me?
Yeah. You've never had an abortion before?
No.
Okay, but let's say.
I thought I got a girl pregnant.
First of all, this has nothing to do with abortion, you guys.
But I got a vasectomy after that. I got scared. So.
Okay, when
yeah.
was that?
Oh, you had a
97.
vasectomy?
Yeah.
97. So that would be 17,
16.
16.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. You have the
Mm-hmm.
a 15-year-old daughter. Would you be okay with Mandingo fucking her?
If that's what she wants.
Such a good dad.
Yeah, no. If my daughter wanted to be fucked by Mandingo, I'd be okay with it.
Why
If that was her dying
is
wish.
my queasiness have to interfere with what my kids want? I mean, she's dying. What kind of motherfucker would like prevent
Yeah.
her?
I
For
agree
all
with
I
that.
know, Mr. Marcus could give her syphilis. She's dying anyway.
I know there's some kind of I know it exists. There's got to be some kind of like polling blog where we can put the three of us on and see who's the most normal one. I don't.
These are gonna-
Okay, so if I say no, I don't want my daughter's dying wish to be fucked by Mandingo,
You're
then
an asshole.
I'm an asshole. I'm selfish.
Yeah, like that's your own.
Can I
that's
give
your
can I
own
give you an
issue.
example? When I was
This is how that'll go down. Yes, baby, I'll pet her hair. Yes, baby, anything you want, I'll get you Mandingo. And she'll be like, "Yes, daddy," and she'll like turn around,
and you will put a pillow over her
I'll throw a
face
pillow
and
over
just
the
draw.
face, and I'll suffocate her.
Yeah.
And that'll be. This show's like so
horrible.
awesome that Bobby's, fuck Bobby, come back over here, fucking Carol and shit.
But you know why people get angry with my comedy? Because I will talk about stuff like this and they feel uncomfortable.
So happy that this is what you out of like I was like, hey Yoshi, how professional are you gonna be? You're gonna think of questions. This is what he was thinking about.
Yeah, I also think about this. That reminds me of. I always think
But
about.
you- but you guys-
would you rather be really rich with HIV or broke with Lyme disease?
What's Lyme disease?
Lyme disease is forever.
What's the
It
physical?
causes like all sorts of different things. It's forever, but it's not like an STD. Like you can still have sex and live a normal
Right.
life. But it's kind of like herpes. Like it's triggered by stress and like low immune system stuff like that, and then you can get
also-
half your face paralyzed.
Wait,
You
HIV,
can-
not AIDS.
Yeah, not AIDS.
Oh, rich with HIV.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Yeah, I agree.
Because there's plenty of girls who will fuck you still.
Are there though?
Oh my god, you kidding me?
I guess you just have to find like
You
other
have to
girls
be
with HIV.
you have to be honest enough to tell them I have this, but it depends on the money. They will do it. I know for a fact.
No.
I know for a fact.
You think girls?
Oh, are you kidding me?
I don't. There's no price
I know-
for me for that. That's for sure.
That's you, but that's 100% guarantee.
Wait, hold on.
Mhm.
Hold on.
You know for a fact. it
Hold
seems
on.
like- yeah.
How rich?
This person?
Billionaire or millionaire? Multi-millionaire? Makes a difference.
Are you talking about who I think you're talking about?
Wait, this is a real shit right now?
I know somebody who,
Wait, billionaire or millionaire?
millionaire.
We're gonna get into trouble. Like we
Okay.
should probably stop talking about this.
No.
I'm not going to mention the person's name, but I know that.
Wait, it was your question.
Yeah, but I mean, like I think Yoshi's
Wait,
talking
hold on.
about a specific.
Hold on, one
person.
second. You said there was no price. The guy does not have AIDS. Okay.
HIV, right?
He's HIV positive.
Yeah.
$10 million for 20 minutes.
No.
He's gonna wear a condom.
No.
Over another condom.
No.
And he's gonna hold the whole condom down, so you're never touching his skin.
No.
10 million.
Dave, I think you're crazy. You don't need to have that kind of money. I know
Yeah.
plenty of girls who will do it for less money than that. You kidding me?
But I'm talking to also right now.
Oh, are you
wouldn't.
talking specific?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different. I'm just saying.
100 million.
No.
No.
I'm telling you, like, no. I would rather be broke.
Okay. 10 million, just blowing him.
No.
But you can't get AIDS. You guys said
What if I have a canker sore?
you don't have a canker sore.
You don't know. What if like I have my wisdom
Also,
teeth
I have to
growing
say,
in
it's
and there's a
still
little bit-
astronomical getting something like that.
Yeah, but I just don't want to put myself like
What I'm saying is,
wouldn't turn me
like
on
in
at
the
all.
Would you let him finger your toes with shaving cream?
yeah for 10 million, yeah, or for free.
in individually,
You didn't know you can get AIDS from toe jam?
Individually, there's of course you could never predict, but out of 100,000
Do
women,
you see how happy he is with his questions? He's
Like
like
he's sitting upright in a whole different.
before the show, he came up to Asa. He's like, Asa, I have a question prepared for you. And I was like, okay, Yoshi, save it for the show. He's like, oh, it's a physical question. It's gonna be a good question. He thought about it. He was like, I can't wait to go on the podcast and Asa this dark, fucked up question. And then now he asked it, and he's like, his legs are all shaking. He's all pleased with himself. You're fucking.
His eyes are smiling.
I know you're so happy with yourself right now. I don't think I've ever seen you happy this happy before. And it involves.
Why, you didn't like the question? Honestly,
I just said it's a horribly good
It's
question.
a good question.
It's it's like a Sophie's choice type of thing.
It's probably the best question I've ever heard.
Well, that's because I didn't.
no,
ask
but
my
I've
question.
been thinking about it for a long time, and 'cause
Okay. Would you rather be a retarded black guy, or would you?
that's redundant.
Stupid. Would you rather be a
joking.
retarded black guy, or a gay guy, a gay white guy, just really ugly, covered with zits forever? You have like these big pussy whiteheads that just never go away. You could pop them and they'll just come back. And you're ugly.
I'd probably rather be a black retarded guy. I mean, he's happy. And why does he have to be black?
I don't know, just to switch it up.
Just to add some spice? I'd rather be the retarded guy. I mean,
I'm
I'd
gonna
rather be retarded and happy than depressed.
That's true.
The zits would make you depressed?
Yeah. I've had acne before, so I know that it's depressing.
Would I guess that wasn't. What would you do? He really doesn't want to be black.
I think it would be retarded.
That's what it is. That's
I'll be the black retarded one.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess that wasn't that good of a question.
what would you be?
A retarded black guys, same reasoning.
Yeah.
If you're retarded, you don't know what's the fuck's what. You ever see depressed retarded people?
Never.
Yeah, they're
Never.
happy. You don't fucking know what's up.
Yeah.
Like, ignorance
They're
is
on the
bliss.
ultimate high.
They're truly always happy.
Yeah.
And they have huge dicks.
Really?
My friend took care of retards, and he was telling me like every retard he dealt with, humongous dicks.
Your
Really?
friend, aka you.
No. My friend Joe V up in Seattle, but he always told me those retards, these retarded kids, boys,
Have
well,
huge
but they're
dicks.
retarded, but they're just smart enough to know they have big dicks. And they're always playing in the middle of the room, and Joe have to keep telling like, hey, put it away. They're always playing with their big dicks, and at least they have that for him. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know,
But how many
something.
girls are you fucking?
Yeah.
Like if you're retarded.
All the nurses and shit. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of texts, like in the middle of the night.
We weren't speaking about that. at
Yeah,
all.
I know. Well, now, like, it's really hard once it gets to like this kind of like, would you rather have your aborted fetus with AIDS covered in leukemia do this?
Fucked by Mandingo.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, where can you go from here?
So I was thinking about a text I got from you late one night. I think you were traveling somewhere, and you're like, "Oh my God, Dave! Like, I'm crying right now. I'm so upset." And you had,
Me.
yeah, you had got off. Of,
No, me. I would never text him that.
Yeah, you had got off a plane somewhere,
Oh,
And-
when I got molested?
and someone ran up to you and like grabbed your pussy and then ran away.
No, he grabbed my boob.
Oh, grabbed your boob,
And you call that security, right?
Yeah.
They got him.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Wait,
He got
all
arrested
right.
and
Tell the
everything.
story first. It was like
Okay, so I was at JFK Airport.
Right. And it was recent. It was like last year.
It was like a year ago. It was last Thanksgiving. So it
Okay.
was like 2 years ago. Or no,
Year and a
yeah,
half?
like a year and a half ago. And then so I was at JFK Airport and my flight was delayed. So there were like 2 groups of people boarding at one gate
Right.
because mine was delayed. So I sat down next to this kid. He like had a ponytail and he was playing Nintendo DS and he was like that kind of kid, but he was probably around 20. And
the ponytail.
the Nintendo DS, like everything. He had like a heavy metal band.
Was he playing
t-shirt
Mario Kart?
on. I don't know. I probably like Zelda or something. Something nerdy.
Wait, what heavy metal there?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I wasn't really paying that close attention.
Right.
Testament. It was Testament.
But so I sat next to him and he like
Wait, how close
he
to him?
started talking to me.
Like, right next to
him. Like
There was-
in the seat next to him.
There wasn't a,
We had armrests between us.
so there wasn't like empty seats.
No. There were no I mean it was crowded.
And when you so I've had this experience before because I go to in the years that I've gone to Las Vegas,
Mm-hmm.
I take the Southwest flight from Burbank. So I've sat next to Paris Hilton, Ice
Mm-hmm.
Cube, Motley Crue guys, and a lot of porn stars. And it's like the porn stars, like I'm the guy with the DS, you know?
Right.
Like I'm sitting and then like who sat next to me? Rachel Rocks.
Yeah, you told me
Roxy or
about
something.
that.
And she's like, and I was
Can
like,
do for you?
I didn't. She's not like my favorite. I didn't know her name, but I was like,
But you knew who she was.
I was like, oh,
Too far away.
she's sitting next to me. And I'm like, I'm just playing Mario Kart. I'm throwing shells and shit. And I'm like, because it was like crowded. There was nowhere else to sit.
yeah.
So from the perspective of the ponytail guy, I'm like, or maybe because then some weird delusions start happening. You're like, oh, she wants to fuck. Or like, she could have sat over there. Why did she sit over here?
No.
You know?
There were no open seats. I mean, maybe there were, but it wasn't
But
awkward
still,
that I sat
I'm
next to
talking
him.
about the mind of a heavy metal
Of the ponytail.
ponytailed video gamer. You know, like they're like, oh, she could have sat anywhere, but she's sitting next to me. I'm gonna finger her on the plane. I mean, not that happened, but those thoughts start entering your head.
Okay, well, maybe that's what happened.
Okay, so, but I'm saying, did you see a perk up? Like, you sit
No,
down and
he acted pretty like natural. First of all, I
who
thought he had
talked
Asperger's.
Who talked to who first?
He talked to me first,
What-
and he was like oddly friendly, which is why I thought
Double
he
take?
was like autistic. Or
Double
had-
take like this, like he's like, oh, like
I don't remember.
because when
He
I
just-
walk around with you, I can see people recognize you, like
yeah, you can usually tell.
like being a porn star is like being bigger than like Brad Pitt or any of those people because everyone watches porn, but like people don't like run up to you and go, oh, can I get your autograph?
well, especially when we're with people.
Right.
Like I think people come up to us more when we're by ourselves, but
Right.
not which is nice because they never know what your situation is. Like
Right.
maybe you're with a guy that doesn't know you're in porn or
Right.
whatever.
So did he give you any kind of look that he's like, oh, I reckon?
No, like he just seemed really friendly and like a kind of like socially awkward kind of way.
What you like?
Yeah, I like that. But this kid I wasn't into at all. Like
All
he's
right.
not my type. So he, you know, he was like, "Hey, like where are you going?" And I was like, I think I was going to Rochester. And or no, he was going to Rochester. I was going to I don't remember, New Hampshire.
And you just give up that
And-
information.
Yeah, yeah, whatever. Like it's like delayed plane talk. You know what I mean? Like, oh,
Right.
we've been here for 2 hours. Oh, really? Well, I've been here for
Right,
3
right.
hours. You
All
know,
right.
that kind of talk. And then nothing. And then he continued playing his game and whatever. I went to read on my iPad.
What were you reading?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember. This was so long ago.
Okay.
So, and then like his plane gets called and he's boarding and he stands up and I was like, well, have a nice flight. And
That's the equivalent of you going, fuck me, right now.
I guess so, because he walked up in front of me, crossed me, walked behind me, like behind
Oh
my
my
seat,
God.
reached over behind me and grabbed
you
my
wearing?
boob.
What are you wearing?
And I was dressed like a 12-year-old. Like,
What'd you
you
have
know
on?
how I dress, like on a normal day.
Like Hello
I'm,
Kitty outfit or something?
Wait,
Like-
like over the shirt or he like went
No,
under
he
your
went over the shirt, and I was wearing a hoodie.
You were wearing a bra? No bra?
I was wearing a bra.
Hard squeeze? Like
Hard,
Like
hard,
just like trying to rip your
firm
tit off.
Squeeze, like this is the last time I'll ever get to squeeze.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of squeeze.
What's like I know what's going on, but what's going on? What from the time that he got up to walk around and do that? What's going on in this kid's head?
Now or never.
He's just like, I
He
need to think.
figured he could just run in and sneak into the plane.
No. This
No,
is
he did. He did think
yeah,
that.
but no, but this is everything that's going on. He's like, oh my god, this chick is that porn star.
Yeah.
she's a fucking slut. She loves fucking. And he's like sweating. You probably didn't see the
Yeah,
sweat.
no, he was
And he's
sweating.
like sweating, and he's
And
like,
the whole time he's playing,
he's
planning.
and in his head he's like, I
Like
need.
he's not even playing. He's
like-
just
Yeah.
moving his fingers.
he first it went from, hey, I'm going to Rochester. Or I'm going. He's like, okay, cool. First, it's like I'm trying to actually have a normal conversation.
Yeah.
There was nothing else to say after I'm going to New Hampshire. He's like,
Right.
fuck. So then it's like this like, and don't ask me how I know, but this is exactly what's going on in his head. He's like, I need
Oh,
to,
you know why.
I need to think of something else to say to her. You know, and he can't think of anything because he's a fucking retarded
Yeah.
ponytail testament listening to Zelda playing nerd. So he's like, it's like the desire just takes over him. Like he's
Yeah.
like, she's a porn star. She's gotta, he's like, I've jerked off to her so much and she's right. Like you're like from a fantasy to reality right here. And he's like, it has to happen some way. Some way I have to touch her.
Yeah.
And so he starts to sweat and he gets up and then the plan starts getting hatched. I need to grab her quickly and then run
To the plane.
and get away.
Yeah, well, he ran towards the plane.
It's like
And I got up and ran after him.
Yeah.
And then he ran
you're-
into the men's bathroom.
Wait, so you're reading the thing,
I'm reading the thing,
completely shocked.
completely shocked. Like for a second, like I
And-
didn't even know what was going on.
and
And I
other-
like looked around me to see if like anyone saw.
And did they?
Not really. Like
Nobody saw.
Like when I initially looked up, it didn't feel like anyone saw. Like,
Because
if you're in an airport, you're doing your own
so he
thing.
shoplifted your tit
He
because
shoplifted my tit,
Because-
and then he ran off into the men's bathroom. And
What
then I
an
went,
idiot.
I know.
But that's
Fucking
the thing.
amateur.
That's the thing is like when I steal something, the moment right before I do it, I do the quick glance. No one's looking. I'm like, this is the moment. Then I take the thing and then I run. So he did that. He got up. He was like,
Yeah.
heart's racing already,
Yeah.
and he's like, I'm gonna do it
Right.
now. And he went and he got
And
it.
then ran.
Yeah.
And then I went up to the gate, and I was
You must
like,
have been shocked.
yeah, like totally. And I was like,
Wait, you
that
went to the
kid
gate
just
first, or you
grabbed my
chased him
boob.
first?
Well, I started chasing him because he ran towards the gate.
How fast
Yeah.
is he running?
Because there was already a line forming.
Yeah.
But he like cut through the line and then went straight to the men's bathroom.
like just jetting.
Yeah.
And his ponytail's just
Yeah.
like, okay.
And then but I knew he had to board the plane.
And you
so I
didn't-
went up to the gate and
and
I
you
was
didn't-
like, this kid needs to board this plane, but he just grabbed my boobs, blah blah blah. Like I'm like crying, right?
And it's a
Like,
guy
I'm
or a
so
girl
embarrassed.
that you're telling.
A woman.
And she's like, oh my God.
And yeah, and like she can hardly understand what I'm saying because I'm fucking crying,
Right.
and I'm like mortified. Like for me, this is embarrassing.
Yeah.
You know.
And you can't let people treat you like that.
Right. And also, and then like I start thinking like, what if someone recognizes me? They're just gonna think I'm being crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
You know. And then luckily there just happened to be an off-duty cop sitting across from me who saw it happen.
Yes.
It was like so fucking lucky. And he came up to the gate and he's like, just so you know, I saw everything that happened.
Right.
Like I
you
saw the
blow
guy
me,
ran
I'm
away.
gonna take care of
Away. No, not at all.
didn't
He
blow
was
him?
awesome. He was awesome.
Did you want to blow him?
I didn't blow him.
Did you want to?
No, I mean,
This is like my hero.
like the last thing I wanted to do at that moment was
Right.
blow someone.
So that asshole comes out of the bathroom.
So so the cop goes and waits outside the bathroom.
Right.
And then when the kid walks out, he like has a hoodie on and his hood covering his face,
Yeah.
like in like disguise,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh,
and
man.
he walks out all natural.
He like went in the bathroom.
And
He's like,
changed.
I did it. He's like, I got away. He's like, now I got, dude. Oh my god.
Right. And the cop is like walking behind him, pointing at him so that the lady at the gate can see him.
Yeah.
And so he walks up to the gate, and then now there's like a guy there as well at the gate.
Right.
And they're like, "Can you step aside?" And then the cops who are on duty come. They get called over.
Yes.
And then the off-duty cop like
Wow,
helped me
you're so
out and
excited.
gave a statement.
Yeah.
And I missed my flight and everything, but
It's worth
and then-
it.
What do you
Yeah,
think?
it was worth
what is
it. I
what is
mean-
that? What is that? Sexual assault?
Oh,
That
absolutely.
it was, yeah. And I guess I filed a restraining order
Wait, hold on,
against him
hold on.
by getting him
The-
arrested.
This is the thing you told me. My question was gonna be, like, you were very upset when you.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, Dave, I can't believe this happened.
Yeah, I
and
was,
so,
like, in shock.
And then when you told me, I thought like you got like raped like in the bathroom at the
It
airport.
felt like it.
And so my question was, you love when people are crying and upset. So but right now you're like, yes, the cops got him, and you're like all excited. I'm
But
like,
he knows.
But those things are people volunteer to put themselves in those movies. This is somebody was forced upon them.
no, like those.
There's a completely different.
So this isn't hot to you, that Asa was crying,
I like the story because they got the motherfucker.
but it's not sexually like, yeah, Asa's crying.
No, I want that fucker to be beaten and.
But here's the thing, like, first of all, I really
Mm-hmm.
wanted to get him arrested because at that point I didn't know if he recognized me or not.
Can I tell you
and I
something?
looked like a fucking 12-year-old.
Can I tell you something?
Like
Yeah.
with no makeup.
Yeah.
You know, in my pajamas. I was carrying a bear.
Yeah.
Can I tell you
know?
something? I think, like, because I know more porn people now, like, when I see them just like randomly, like, oh fuck, there's that chick or whatever. I think maybe Tara Patrick and maybe Sasha have like a dude that they travel with.
Yeah.
But like all those times in Vegas where I just see them going to a convention or like just even in LA,
Yeah.
they're, you know, a lot of these girls are
They're
really
exposed.
small and they're
Yeah.
just by themselves.
Yeah.
And I'm not a rapist or a molester,
But if you were,
but
you
it
could easily
it
get
starts.
them. Yeah.
You're like, wow, this girl that I just saw, not being satiated, is like not satisfied. Like even these guys, like you see, like the fantasy like starts warping. Like
Yeah.
like the guy that's especially a DS kid who's playing like Grand Theft Auto,
Mm-hmm.
and then is like, oh, I'm gonna go out and like steal a car and get away with it. And
Yeah.
it's like.
Right.
He saw your, or he sees your movie, or he doesn't see your movie. Just in general, porn stars in general, they're like, oh man, they get fucked, 2 dicks in their ass, they get fucked like this, and she's here, and then they start thinking of you as like less than human, like,
Yeah.
No,
oh, they're just a
totally.
fuck toy. I can do whatever I
Totally.
want, and they're not gonna really do anything. They fucking love this shit, and then you start convincing yourself, and because there's no security guard or like
Yeah.
big dude, you're like, oh. I can get away with this, you know?
Yeah, no, it definitely like scared me, and now I try not to travel alone. You know, like
Well, you
if
got
I go
your-
dancing, I take a roadie.
And you got a husband now,
Yeah,
but
And I think it's really necessary for you to press charge because if you don't, this kid's gonna start
Yeah, keep
thinking
doing
keep
it.
doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
totally. It's more about that than anything.
Yes.
I think.
Absolutely. I
It's
agree
like,
with you 100%.
I'm okay, but like the next person.
See, I'm more of a person like if I know porn star, like, may I? Looks like you have a nice boob job. Can I feel it? I've done stuff like that, and they will let me. I always ask. I'm not one of these grabby guys. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If he would ask, like, look, I'm a nerdy guy.
but here's the thing. I totally understand that, like, there's a little bit of confusion on my end because it's like, whoa, like, I mean, of course I'm not like heartless where I'm like, whoa, why is she upset?
Yeah.
I mean, I understand why you're upset.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm also like, why is she that upset? You
Yeah,
know?
no,
I'm
I
like-
wouldn't have thought I'd be that upset.
I was like,
either.
whoa, you're
like I thought I would have totally just brushed it off, like whatever, who cares?
because things.
But I felt so
Violated,
violated.
yes.
It was crazy.
because
like,
you get violated like that all the time
but
on
it was
on movies.
So, it was
But she
so
volunteered to be
disrespectful.
violated. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
It's absolutely a big
so
difference.
So it's
different.
crossing the threshold from fantasy to reality that you're like,
Yeah.
I agree to be on this movie.
Yes.
On this movie set, slap me with all your dicks, fucking tear me around, like just fucking do whatever you want to me because I agree to do it.
Yeah.
But in real life, I don't want that fantasy.
Like, look, I could be a mixed martial art guy and fighting. I
Like,
get
that
punched-
guy-
I get punched in the face, but that doesn't mean in public you could just walk up and sucker punch the guy in the
No,
face.
but that's the thing.
Right.
Say that happens. like Bruce Lee got challenged all the time, right?
Yeah.
They're like Bruce Lee's the baddest, or Mike Tyson, right?
Yeah.
Like they fight in the ring.
But it's different from somebody to walk up and sucker punch you.
No, but here's the thing. Here's what I'm trying to say. Mike Tyson fights in the ring all the time.
Right.
I'm sure when he went to jail, everyone's like, I want to fight Mike Tyson. Right?
Really? I wouldn't.
Or not.
Or yeah, whoever. But there's people out there that are like, this guy fights for a living.
Yeah.
I want to test myself.
Yeah.
And so, do you think Mike Tyson goes, man, I can't fucking believe this guy tried to fight me? Like, it's like you set yourself up almost for that. By saying you're a fighter, now people are going to try to fight you in the street. But for me, like, because I like hitchhike and I do all this shit, like, everywhere I go, like, I do also normal things. I do also watch Homeland like white people. I also do like you know, like civilian normal things. But I also do like crazy shit.
Right.
So when I run into people, they don't want the fucking Dave is just chilling at home watching Homeland. Like they want, hey, you're in Baltimore for one night. I got all these cans. Let's go out bombing and let's go. And I'm like, that's not me all the time, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
But it's like, or people.
But for me, it's not like I'm so surprised that someone thought it was okay to do that. Like I'm not like I'm appalled, but I'm not like I can't believe it, you know?
But
it just felt so it was so disrespectful.
Did it
was
stay with you?
So yeah, definitely. Like even when I think about it now,
let me
like,
ask you,
it feels disgusting.
if he would have just said, look, I'm a socially awkward guy. I will never have a chance to meet another porn girl. Would you mind if I just grab your boob?
Whoa.
You know, honestly, like
May I buy you a drink and may I do that?
I don't know that I would say yes, but I would definitely laugh. You know,
Yeah.
Right,
like I
right.
wouldn't be offended at all.
I'm
At all.
That's a good.
That's my way of doing it, and I've done it many times. I mean, I've had hookers sitting next to me in Southwest Airlines, and like, I ask. I'm not a grabby guy.
Right.
I mean, they always laugh because I
We
always.
did that in junior high, when the girls started developing. Like they would like come and grab our dicks and run away, and we'd go and grab their boobs.
Yeah,
and
we
run
did
away.
that too.
Yeah.
I always ask, even that age.
Really?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm young Yoshi. And the funny thing is, when Yoshi was 12 years old, his voice still sounded like this.
Yeah.
And so he was like, I see your boobs growing. May I touch? I'm very socially awkward. I don't know how to ask, except for I just want to touch, and the desire is in me. Can I please touch your tit? And like,
But here's the thing, like I always joke about rape and like you know, like rape jokes are funny to me, and maybe because I've never been raped, you know, but I don't know. And like I definitely like the rape fantasy,
yeah,
you know.
Your pornos are simulated pretty much.
Right, no, for sure. And it's funny because like I texted
Once again, it's
Spiegler
only
after.
fantasy.
Right, exactly. And Spiegler goes, you're always talking about rape this and rape that, and you finally get your chance and you fuck it up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we make the jokes and then it happens and you're like...
And then, yeah.
Well, that's the
So
other...
for a while, I definitely like censored or I held back on the rape jokes, but
What do you
now I'm
think-
back in full force. Like, I don't
What do you think about the marriage between rapes? I mean...
What?
The rapes between marriage. Like when someone's like, I got raped.
Oh,
in my house.
marital rape?
Yeah.
I think that's fucking bullshit.
Is it bullshit?
It's bullshit.
It's like, I've heard this. I don't know if this is true, but I've heard like guys that have been married like 3-4 times.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, once you put the ring on it, like the sex just drops. So because they know that, it's a sexual prenup, and it's more like Yoshi style, where it's like you must deliver 3 blowjobs every week.
Yeah.
You must. You know, it's like if we get divorced and you're gonna get all this money, then I sexually have to be taken care of. Like I don't give a fuck if you don't feel good this week. I don't feel. That's how my last marriage broke up.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah. So in that,
I don't have a
See,
problem with
prenups
that.
suck in any
well,
way.
marriage sucks.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so then you hear this thing of, you know, you hear stories all the time. My husband raped me, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you're like, wait, but you're married to them. It's like, so I didn't feel like having it anyways. It's like, whoa.
I don't think that's rape. I think that's offensive to actual rape victims to
Yeah.
call it rape.
Well, so do you know whatever happened to the ponytail?
Yeah, so like I guess because
you
I
have to
filed
go-
a restraining
you have to
order
go and
against him.
testify and
No,
stuff?
I didn't. I didn't have to do anything. They sent me a letter.
Did he do any jail time?
Yeah. I don't know how much. Like I don't really know the details, but they sent me like this whole like package with information about him, and he was actually already a convicted
Whoa.
That's good. So he have to
sex
register.
offender. Yeah.
Good.
So they
And
get,
he
they
had
get,
gotten caught like jerking off on a college campus,
Whoa.
like not even a year before that.
Yeah.
Oh, you
And he was only 23.
You used to live in New York, right? Mm-hmm. So did you ever have like guys jerk off in front of you on the subway? Like,
Not jerking off, but I've seen a couple times guys with holes cut out in their pants,
Yeah.
so that you can totally see their like cock and balls.
whoa.
But they're not hard or anything. Like
Yeah.
they just
Wait, what are you
like,
talking about?
bothering
You're
you.
on the subway.
Yeah, you're on the subway. They're sitting down with like their legs open.
Yeah.
And you're sitting
Wait.
across from them, and you look down, and you're like, "Holy shit!"
Wait,
his cock
you
and
said
balls
a
are
couple
in there.
times.
Yeah.
So you were seeing that more than
This
once.
has happened to me more
Yeah.
than once.
That's like such a New York thing. Like in New York, it's like this desire to expose yourself to
Yeah,
women,
like
and then in
trench
Japan,
coat
it's
and
like
flashing
to touch schoolgirls on the train.
Yeah, I got molested in Japan.
Yeah, it's
on the
called
train.
it's called
That's-
it's called
Chikan.
chikan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And,
so
and
normal.
what was that like?
That
Was
was,
not-
way more normal. Like I
Because
wasn't.
it's part of the culture.
Yeah, and I mean, like in Japan,
you
like
like it?
there's signs in the stations
That's
where
like-
there's like a girl slapping away a guy's hand, and it
Like,
says like
don't-
beware of.
Wait, how old were you? How old were you?
I was like 11.
It's changing.
Whoa.
It's changing quite a bit because girls are actually speaking back.
Speaking up.
But you go 30, 40 years ago, they're afraid, like they don't want to get a reputation, like they got molested, they're not virgin. I mean,
Yeah.
it
Wait,
just,
what happened when you were 11? You were going to school.
I was no, like I don't remember where I was going or anything like that.
But
But,
this
I
is
was
in
on the
Japan.
train by myself. Yeah, in Japan, I was on the train by myself. And it was really, really packed, which is common in Japan. Like during rush hour, that
Yeah.
you're literally like sardines, and you're like pressed up against a guy or a girl, like face to face.
and those
Like, that's
professional
normal.
guys will anticipate when you come close, and they will put their hand position according to your height
How do you know that, Yoshi?
because
That's really surprising that you know about hand
so
positioning.
their position like a defensive back in football, like trying to intercept the ball.
The strategy of a molester.
So he will
Really surprising that you know that.
he will position his hand
shocked,
according to the girl's height. So when she come close to you, when the train moves, you actually fall forward and end up grabbing
Oh,
her
that's
tits.
pretty smart,
Yeah,
actually.
that's all that. It's all this trick.
pretty-
My Japanese
That's all
girlfriend.
this trick in
All
the book.
trick.
My Japanese girlfriend from college. Basically, if you're a girl and you're Japanese and you lived or went to school in Japan, this has happened to you.
You've been molested. on
And
the
she was
train.
in her school outfit, and
Yeah.
she was on a train, in the subway, and like the train stopped, and she like lost her balance, and she like reached back, and there was just a hard dick out, and she just like touched it. She's like,
That's gross.
And also, I was flying back.
That's
Strategically
disgusting.
placed his hard dick so
Yeah.
that when she falls back.
Look, these
Yeah.
Japanese guys, they don't fuck around. There's a lot of like strategic planning that's happening here.
So I have to fly back from Japan to LA. This is years ago,
Uh-huh.
and those early morning trains they alternate from the trains where both sex could go and the other ones where only women could go. Right.
Right.
I was so late for my flight. I didn't even pay attention. I ran into the train where only women are supposed
And
to
they
go.
started hitting you.
And I'm sitting and like I feel like all eyes are on me, right? And like I don't know why. Then I look around, I realized I was in the wrong place. So
You immediately started jerking off.
so I'm such a weasel. I want them to know that I'm not 100% like Japanese person who grew up over there. So I pull my cell phone, which doesn't even work in Japan. I pretend like I'm calling overseas in English.
And you're
so
saying-
they know like.
What did you say?
Oh.
So they know like maybe because
Maybe he's foreign.
foreign. Yeah. Because I was really embarrassed.
What did you say?
I just like, hey mom, which is weird because I don't like to talk to my mom, but I pretend like this is the only time I'm talking to my mom with the cell phone doesn't even work there. So I could kind of feel like they kind of ease back and kind of stand
Right,
away
right,
until
right.
I got off on next one, got on the other correct side. But yeah, that was really uncomfortable because I was worried that they might call the conductor,
Yeah.
Wait, so you even worry about breaking the law in Japan, not just in America? He's very concerned about. That's like the number one concern.
Well,
Because I was
you
illegal-
know,
I was-
breaking the law in Japan is a way bigger deal than breaking the law here.
I know
and you
that.
should know that. And because I'm that
Personal
careful, I don't go to jail. But yeah, I worry about that shit. You know?
I have a feeling that you would like jail. There's a lot of structure.
I went to
that-
jail for 5 days. I didn't like it.
Oh, where?
LA County. 9/11. Remember 2003? I had a weapon in the
Oh
airport.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
Wait,
fucking,
what?
This is
Why-
a great story.
Why were you in jail?
It's another. It's another.
9/11 related.
It's another black cloud. Like yeah, he didn't like realize it was 9/11, and he had like one of those illegal what is it called? Those sticks. Those
First of all, I bought collapsible baton in
a
Washington
collapsible
State.
baton,
It was legal in Washington State,
and not in California.
not in California. My cousin shot himself, so I was going to his funeral, and I was late, and I grabbed my bag, and bottom of my bag I had a weapon. I forgot. I was so late
Yeah.
finishing work.
Yoshi used to work at a porn shop.
I got robbed.
Where he would hit people. Like, you know how most stores, when they shoplift, like this, it's not his responsibility.
Yeah.
And they're like, fuck, that guy just stole something.
Yeah.
He would chase them with the collapsible baton.
Yeah.
And he would get his ass kicked sometimes, and he would kick their ass
Because
sometimes.
people should follow the law.
Yeah, but what the fuck? He's Judge Dredd. He's like supposed to go be.
That's why I have about 25
Yeah.
stitches
That's why he's got
right
all
there.
those.
Oh my
The
god.
guy like kicked your head in or something, right?
Yeah, I mean,
So he lived in Washington State, and the collapsible baton was legal there, and
it's legal in California if you get a license. I didn't know that.
this guy flies on 9/11.
2003,
Like, wait, the year it happened or the year after?
2 years after.
2 years after, so everyone's on high alert.
Yeah.
The 2 years after, right? And Jesus, I can't even remember when it happened. And you go through LAX.
Yeah,
And
and
they're
I had my carry-on because it was so late.
Yeah.
And then I put a metal detector, and next thing you know, the officer goes, "Excuse me, could you come over here?" I'm like, yeah. I thought maybe I put a liquid or something.
Yeah.
And he showed me like, "Is this your like yeah?" And like, so
He's
they
like
arrested
smelling
me.
it, and he's like, "Why does it smell like human feces?" You're like, sex toy.
So they put handcuff, and it was really embarrassing because there was a Japanese
Justice
mom and a son walking by, and I vaguely heard the son say something. Then the mom says something like, あの人悪い人だよ, which is like, that person's a bad person, right? And
She's yeah, and you're a horrible human being.
No, but
so I missed the funeral.
sucks.
So I went to LA County for 5 days.
What'd you do?
What?
Did you get butt fucked? Did you hang out with the brothers? Did you hang out with the
I
Mexicans?
think I had a like Buttman t-shirt or Buttman hat or something. They were so happy hearing all the porno story.
So
they
you were
were
a
cool.
comedian
Oh,
in
so you
prison.
were popular.
Yeah,
I was very popular. But I got in trouble because...
Did you make any friends?
Sure, I got arrested in LAX. They put me in this holding cell in LAX for like a couple hours. The guy put a handcuff like this behind me, right? And every movie I see a guy with handcuff like this, somehow they get loosened.
Yeah.
So like, I always want to know, could I do it? Even in a bad situation, I try to make
Yeah.
a funny situation. I'm like, I'm like, can I do it? And I was like able to wiggle it and got it all the way down here and got my foot like this.
Oh, you got one foot out.
Well, both of them.
Oh, you got both feet out.
Yeah, I was flexible
Okay.
10 years ago.
Nice.
So I was like,
Actually
yeah, this is
flexible.
this is badass, right? Then it occurred to me,
Easily? You did it easily?
not easily, but it took me a few minutes, but I was able to do it.
Okay.
So then I was thinking like, oh wait a minute, there must be a reason why they put my hands in back, right?
Right.
So I figure I better go back. As I'm trying to put it back, cops walk in. Cop walks in. He started yelling at me.
You have like one leg in, one leg out.
Yeah. So
You're like, I have to scratch my butthole with the chain.
So he takes me in another room, like I'm chained against the wall now for a little bit. Then they took me to the Pacific Division jail. I was there for like 5 days.
Were you gay for the stay?
No. My biggest concern was I didn't want to shit in jail because
Shit or shower?
because
Did you shower?
Oh,
in the
sure.
5 days?
Is shower even an option?
Yeah.
If you're there for 5 days?
Yeah, I think so.
shower is always at 3:15 a.m. for some reason.
Did you drop the soap?
2:50. Nobody took a shower except for me. I don't know why. I don't know why.
And
I don't know why.
And he kept dropping the soap. He's like, whoops. He's like,
Yeah.
I just dropped the soap. And
Yeah.
he's like bending over and on his hands
I'm
and knees.
spreading
He's like,
my
"Where-"
ass cheeks
He's
open.
like, shit, where's that soap?
Yeah.
You guys, has anyone seen my soap?
Yeah.
He's like, that's soap. Whoop, there it goes
Yeah.
again. It keeps slipping out of my hands. Wow, I'm getting really sudsy and slippery.
Nobody took shower for some reason.
I wouldn't take a shower.
I have to take a shower. I have to. So I had.
Disgusting. You probably get dirtier showering.
So-
in jail.
So that toilet's in this little cell. It's about this size that we were sharing between 5 to 12 people. And toilets are 2 of them right next to each other, which made no sense to me because why would you have 2 right next to each other? Like,
So
how could you shit when another man's sitting next to you trying to
So
shit?
you could like share reading material and stuff.
I think just to keep it in one corner. is
Yeah.
Probably like,
So
Oh, the placement of toilets inside prisons is like fucking like
bad feng shui. Let me tell you, sister.
It's
well, I was in jail once. Well, like only for one night.
Okay, I just to recap, we went from a wholesome, like the filmography of Michael J. Fox, like dogwood flowers and Thanksgiving hams, and then this
The
fucker
scent of
released-
gonorrhea and shitting
yeah,
in jail.
what gonorrhea smells like: jail, ass rape, prison, molesting,
Leukemia,
like
boner.
ghost.
Like we haven't talked about one wholesome thing since Bobby left.
Well, we're on jail shitting stories, so I guess we should stick. So you went to jail for what?
Shoplifting.
When you were how old?
18.
Last week?
No, 18.
What'd you steal?
A bottle of perfume. But I was like
What perfume?
super into
Bijan?
shoplifting. No, I think it was like
Wait, hold on. Let me guess.
I never got
I
caught.
think- I know what it was.
How old were you?
I was 18, so it was 10 years
okay,
ago.
10 years ago. Where'd you live in New York?
Where did I live?
Yeah.
By then I lived in Brooklyn.
Okay, so what was the primary race of the people you grew up around? Puerto Rican?
I
Black,
would say white and Puerto Rican. Mm-hmm. Like half.
You shoplifted Dracar Nor.
No.
Oh,
I think it was Ralph Lauren Romance.
nice.
That was a big scent then.
Okay.
Not Bobby.
Okay, so you got it, and then you had it down your pants or in your purse?
No, like I don't even remember, but I just remember I
You
got
loved
back
shoplifting.
there. I loved shoplifting. It was like
Yeah.
my thing.
Me too.
And then I remember they showed me the video and made me watch myself shoplift. And since that day I haven't shoplifted.
Wait,
Like,
what was your style? What was your technique?
I just like put it in my bag or something.
Like
I had a lot of different techniques, but this particular day I was at Sephora.
Did you was it thrilling and exciting, or you were like a natural? Like some people can't shoplift because they get so nervous and they're like,
yeah, for me it's not so much like a nervous thing.
You're-
It's just like I felt entitled. Like how come some people can have this and
Right,
I
right, right.
can't?
Yeah.
that's that's how criminals justify how they're not horrible people.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Have you ever got caught?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got caught. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, in
But did you get away?
yeah, I've gone away way more than I've gotten caught.
Right.
I shoplifted from age 8 to 27, and I caught 3 times.
27 is a really old age to be
Yeah.
shoplifting.
Well, I mean, by that point, it was a career for me.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
that's
okay,
I was
okay.
like into check fraud
Okay.
and
Okay, that's different.
counterfeiting. And,
I'm talking about like small time.
Oh no, I had a whole operation going. Like it was still small time, but it was like I had
But
graduated.
bigger than stores.
I had graduated from running out of magazine stands with
Yeah.
VHS tape, but that was the early beginnings. So you were 18, so you're an adult then.
Yeah, I was an adult.
So what? So
I went into central bookings. First of all, they took me back to the back room and they're showing me this video, and I'm like, they're not
I'm
gonna
gonna
do shit.
find
I'm
out-
a girl.
find out exactly what the perfume is. I'm gonna get it for you for your birthday.
I think it was Ralph Lauren Romance.
All right.
I don't even know if they make that anymore. But whatever. I'm like thinking they're not gonna fucking do anything. I'm a girl,
Right.
you know.
Did you cry?
Yeah,
I
crying.
didn't cry even while I was in jail. Nothing until
You
know
realized.
I'm cuffed,
Right.
and they walked me out of jail into the courthouse, and I
Yeah.
saw my mom sitting there, and she was crying, and I was like, oh, what have I done?
Right.
Because and then of course moms always think it's their
I
fault.
could masturbate to
and-
that.
Jesus Christ.